2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The 76ers anxious to get off the bus and get down to business. A look from earlier as they arrived at the arena. Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sports as we get ready for the special NBA presentation. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. A look at the 76ers starting group. Maxey and Oubre pair up at the 1 and the 2. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Paul George. And it's Yabusele in at power forward. And for the Warriors, inside it's Green next to Jackson Davis. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's Kuminga. And it's Dixon in at the 2-guard spot. And Grant, by now, many of the questions we had coming into the season have been answered.
Oh, no question, B.A. But it's still a long way to go. We know how much can change over the course of a season, so I wouldn't be surprised if a contender or two has yet to emerge.
Now here's Maxey. Here's Oubre. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And that gets us rolling. What a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we will just have to see.
Zero fear from Curry inside. 2 more points in his Hall of Fame career.
Maxey passes to George. Pass to Embiid. It's rebounded by Golden State. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
Thanks to their stellar defensive intensity, they registered a ton of stops in that one.
They were hustling to get in front of every play they could, always getting a hand in the shooter's face.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Remember when people were questioning whether the Warriors were truly a dynasty, RJ?
I do, and that was erased for good with that championship run in 2022. I still think that is Steph's most important championship. That title cemented them as one of the all-time great teams of the last 50 years.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Thanks. Well, the Sixers this summer signing Paul George to create a star trio, along with the great value signings around the edges, Philly is widely regarded as one of the league's most improved rosters. And guys, this team is poised to compete with the league's best. They have a big three, and they have a real chance now to win a championship.
No doubt about it. Appreciate the update. Thanks, Shams. Here's Curry. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
The better shooter you are, the quicker you become. Curry makes it so hard to guard him in these little moments. He slips past the defense.
Now here's George. And he's been a big part of their offense, averaging more than 18 points a game. Smooth pass to Curry. Lets it go from deep. And no good. For Philadelphia, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. George's shot is off.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Here's Dixon. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Now Philadelphia with it. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team.
Yes, surprised to split the season series last year. These guys have confidence in themselves against anyone they face.
There was a good back and forth between these teams last year. You'd expect it to be a mismatch on paper, but it turned out to be pretty even.
Clock at 2 for 3. Maxey. Oh my, came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
And Maxey is such a tough cover. It's difficult trying to stay down on his shot fake.
Good on the second one. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
Timeout called, the Warriors. And what a breakout 4th year for Tyrese Maxey. Named to his first All-Star game in 2024, Richard.
When the Sixers traded away James Harden, it really opened up things for Maxey. Gave him the ball more responsibility, and you know what? He showed up.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Outside Curry. Over to the wing. Here's Dixon. And the Warriors miss again.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Here's George. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Yeah, muscling his way for the bucket. George doing what he does best.
And here's Curry for 3. Drills it from deep. Curry's got 9.
Coming out hot. 4 out of 5. This could be a big game for him.
Maxey passes to George. Pass to Embiid. Out to Oubre. Here's George. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Sturdy play from George in the paint. Getting by the contact into his finish.
Jackson Davis with it. Embiid covers. Here's Dixon. Misses in close.
And this is the type of game you just throw away as a player. He has yet to score a point and looks completely flustered.
Maxey passes to Oubre. The kick out to Maxey. From outside, off the mark. Warriors trail by 4. Driving in. Pass to Jackson Davis. Outside Curry. To the inside, Dixon. The rebound by Maxey.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
Oubre can't hit. Golden State is gone 1 of 4 from deep. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Facing off with Paul George tonight, I asked them what makes PG such a special player. Coach said, quote, well, he has a huge effect on the game. Paul can shut down your best scorer on one end and then put up 30 or 40 on the other. Tough to beat that. Paul George, he will have a lot to say about this one, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Here's Dixon. Coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. Out of bounds, it'll be Philadelphia's ball. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at the Thunder, they're a rising team climbing to 5th on the board.
Well, right now for the Warriors, they continue to look incredibly dangerous. The cohesion and teamwork they show on a nightly basis has a lot to do with that.
Warriors trail by 4. Curry surveys. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Maxey's got 6 rebounds in the game. Down low. And Embiid throws it down.
Oh, what a dunk by Embiid. He's just doing big man things the way big man should.
Timeout called, the Warriors.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense and shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Kelly Oubre.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
Here's Dixon. The offensive rebound. Nice shot by Kuminga.
I love his tenacity. Extra possessions, second chance points. That's winning basketball.
Here's Oubre. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Oubre's got his second bucket on the night.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Curry passes to Smooth. Three-pointer. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
He's had a tough start to this game. Despite his best efforts, he's now only 1 for 9.
Kuminga against George. Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Looney's checked in for Jackson Davis. Anderson comes in for Green. Andrew Wiggins checked in for Kuminga. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Curry. Now here's Podziemski. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Pass to Anderson. Here's Dixon. Maxey covering. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And Joel Embiid with a number of different co-stars in his time in Philly, Richard.
Yes, Ben Simmons in his prime, Jimmy Butler, James Harden, they've all come and gone. But in Tyrese Maxey, Embiid might have found the tag team partner for the long haul.
Martin, he's checked in for Philadelphia. That one falls. Maxey's got 7 points.
So tenacious. Maxey finds a way through.
And he gets the bucket.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
The Sixers lead by 4. Here's McCain. 17 points in his last outing. Martin outside. Pass to Maxey. Ooh, poked away. 5 to shoot. Here we go, 1-on-1. Now looking at the 2K leaderboard, specifically which teams have created a lot of turnovers and cashed in on the other end during the last 10 games. The Warriors, number 1.
Well, over these last few games, they've been putting excellent pressure on the ball handlers and then turning those forced errors into easy points.
The first one falls. Oubre, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And he makes both free throws. So it's Philadelphia now. Martin, the pass to Oubre. Over Looney. It's wide right, hits off the rim. The Warriors trailing. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can get up. Just stumbling hard out of the gates. That's only his second bucket in 10 attempts.
Here's McCain. He's scoreless. Martin up top. Nice D from Anderson. And the Warriors shooting around 44% in this opening quarter. Pass to Dixon. And it's blocked by Martin.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Martin misses. And Wiggins has got the ball here for the Warriors. Here's Dixon. Give him 8. Buries it down low. Dixon's got 10 points.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
The Sixers trailing. Outside Oubre. Pass to McCain. To halt the run. Got a hand on it, and he's able to get it back. Martin. The three-pointer off the mark. And here are the Warriors now. Inside. Again, Golden State.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
76ers trail by 4. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And Philadelphia calls time here. This game coming after the loss versus the Kings.
On the road, they got owned offensively. they just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb.
And the Warriors making a change here. Schroeder's checked in. Completely new group here.